Hey guys, hey guys, welcome to another episode of Hello World. Yes. What's going on, everybody? How are you? Welcome to Hello World. My name is Joy from Be the Difference Clothing. How are you? Hey, Tatted. What's going on? Hope you are doing well. You know what I like to do first and foremost. Just want to remind you to like, subscribe, share, and turn on your notification bells. And if you can, give me a thumbs up or down. Whatever you prefer to do is fine by me. I prefer you to do your own free will and be done with that. So, Tatted, what's going on? How was your day? Do you know what today is? Tatted from my bed. Do you know what today is, Tatted? Do you? Thumbs sideways. Yes. Do you know what today is, Tatted? I have to go and check to see if I'm buffering first. So while you are thinking of what today is, I'm going to go check this out. A new kind of investor is changing things up. Hey, Candy Girl, how are you? Welcome to Hello World. Yes, today is Saturday. Let me tell you guys. So, I woke up this morning, then I remembered I had a few things I needed to ship out because some people were nice enough to purchase books from me yesterday. And I was in front of one of the stores I was in front of Staples, and they didn't open. They have temporary hours now, I guess, because everything is changed. They open at 12. So me and another person pulled up at the same time. We both walked up to the door and they were like, "Oh no, it's closed. It's closed." I was like, "No, they open up at 12." And she was like, "But today's Sunday." I was like, "No, it's not." I was like, "Today's Saturday." So I thought I got a little kick out of that. I thought it was so funny. And I said, "See how time change? You see how we don't have any concept of time because everything that we have known and grown accustomed to doing on a routine basis has changed." And she was like, "Right." Of course, we ended up going back again around the same time, and it was funny. I was like, "Hey, girl," and she was like, "Hey." But it was so funny how we both walked up there at the same time, looking at the thing, getting out the car, leaving our doors open, blah, blah, blah. But everything else was a ghost town because all of that area is like a retail area where there's a Old Navy and then a mall and then Marshalls. And then there's another like Home Goods and then an Asian supermarket. So that whole strip was pretty much dead. Hey, Jaden, what's going on? Is it your birthday? Am I missing something? No, my birthday was on Tuesday, Tatted. I'm so confused. That's all it was. I was just trying to see if you knew today was Saturday, but Candy Girl already said, yes, she already said, "Hey, happy Saturday, everyone." So let me see if I'm buffering. No bufferation over here. So that's good. So how is everyone doing otherwise? So after I sent out the packages that I had to send mail out. Happy birthday. Oh, thank you. It was on Tuesday. Whatever the 24th was. I think that was Tuesday, right? I can't even remember because usually when it comes around to my birthday, I get really uh I don't know, I just get really weird. And, just whatever. But the point of the matter is I enjoy my birthday after the day is over. Well, I'm fighting with the cold. Candy girl, you got the virus? Candy girl, you got the virus? Just type yes or no. Oh my goodness. No virus. Oh, okay, good. Just a cold. Okay. Um, get some limes, squeeze it in some water, drink that sucker up, and a lot of heat to let that mucus come out. That should help you feel a lot better. The 24th was Thursday. No, it wasn't. Don't get me all confused, Jaden. The hot. I'm fighting with the hot. You know what, Tatted? I wish it was hot over here. I would love that. Oh, guys, don't forget, give me a thumbs up or down, please, when you enter. And if you can, share out the stream. So then I notice I've been resting a lot, something that I usually would not be doing. Um, this is what we're in the month of March, and normally I would be doing events. Like the season would start already, so I would be at events right now, and I probably would be coming back, or or videotaping from an event. But now it's just nothing going on event wise. Everything is just online, which is fine by me. But it leads me to today's topic, which is determined. And I posted the picture. If you guys are not following me on social media, you can follow me on any platform. The name of the platform, then slash B as in boy, T as in Tom, D as in dog, LLC. Do that, and you will find me any on any platform, because I'm on every platform. It's just some platforms I'm more consistent with than others. Everything is online or drive through. Yeah. And I'm not going to any fast food restaurants or anything now. Not right now. I'm not doing that. You just don't know who is not feeling very well and what things can pass on. The 24th was Tuesday. Yes, 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 yes. That was Tuesday. So it was an okay day. Nothing really too big to shout over, because it was just like, that you really couldn't do anything. And I'm just thankful that I made it, to start off another year, but whatever, right? So, guys, determined. I posted a picture. Oh yeah, and I meant to say that. I posted a picture of a t-shirt that I redesigned with a friend of mine. And it's simply just a roadmap with mountains and cliffs and peaks and valleys on it. And the thing that I want people to get out of that is, no matter what, we're all on a road, we're all on a journey. We are all here trying to survive. Every single last one of us. I don't care how big, small, popular, unpopular, how great you are, how not great you are, how you feel, how you don't feel, how you may have confidence or lack it. Whatever the case may be, we are still on a journey. But at some point in time, we need to navigate and turn on that ignition to actually go somewhere, so that we can go on that journey through the mountains. And I'm not literally talking about mountains, I'm talking about the experiences of life that we go through. Hey, Kingdom Boy, what's going on? Imagine us in 2021, where we're all like, remember 2020? That was a horrible year. Yeah, exactly. And not even that, tatted. We'll forget this by Christmas time. We would have forgotten all about it by Christmas time. Isn't that sad, though? Isn't it sad that we have to go through experiences? We go through experiences, and sometimes we don't remember or cherish or be thankful for the things that we go through. See, we can add this experience into our peaks and valleys and our mountains, because you can be determined to not allow this situation to break you down, or you can just go ahead and just get ran over, emotionally run over. But no, we all have the ability to be determined. And hopefully I can help ignite that determination inside of you. And for me, I would love to ignite the determination of you not giving up, of anyone, not just you guys, but even me, not allowing situations and circumstances in life to keep us down. People may disappoint us, but guess what? We still have to keep moving. People may fail us, but guess what? We have to keep moving because not every person is going to be the same experience that you had to experience or experienced. Sometimes we don't have to experience things, but we just do. Just to get past that hump so that we can continue to climb that mountain or drive up that mountain so you can see everything when you get to the top. Everything meaning like, oh, there's that dream that I had before. Wow, if I only go in this direction, I will be able to get it. There's that right there. If I just continue moving in the direction of my dreams, it's going to eventually join up to that other passion that I have. But you will not be able to get there if you don't show a little bit of determination. Determination meaning, okay, you sit down, you write out your plan, you map it out, and you keep going. We talked about this last night because sort of like piggybacking off of last night, because I'm choosing to steer us in a direction of hope, determination, instead of, woe is me, this is going on, this is where we are, blase, blase, blase. Hey, Dylan's World, what's going on? Happy birthday, Dylan's World. Hi, Melanin. How are you? Welcome to Hello World. Do you believe they will start martial law in New York? Mm. Well, Melanin, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'm going to think about that for a second. Let me ask you this, Melanin. When hasn't there been martial law, right? We have people policing us all the time, right? If you go through a red light, the consequences of going through a red light is, if a cop happens to be there, get pulled over, a ticket. They check your whole file to see who you are, what you've been through, and you get a ticket. So if martial law is just an extra set of eyes on us, which we already have, I don't know where you're from, but you know, some subways you have police people there or military people there, even after the whole thing with, the World Trade Center. There's always been there. So my recommendation to anyone about that, and I'm talking about myself mainly, but don't worry about things you can't control. We are on the East Coast. I just think it sounds really scary. But it's not scary because we've been living it already for so long. But when it becomes evident, right? I think once we start really sitting down and seeing things through our eye, then you'll realize, wait a second, this has already been the case for however many years. Heck, the IRS is part of that martial law. If you think about it, if you want to break it all the way down, they'll come for you if you don't pay your taxes. Give them, give Caesar what is due Caesar. So if we all do our parts right now and be determined to live our life the way we're supposed to live it. And what I mean by supposed to is your purpose. I'm not saying just like to be a good citizen, and I'm not saying that because that's something innately most of us have to do things right. But once you start operating in your purpose, that thing hit differently. And the lives that you encounter, there's actual change. in the Philadelphia area. We are on the East Coast. Okay. I'm like right in the middle of there. I'm in the tri-state, New York, Jersey, Connecticut. I'm all in there. So don't be afraid, Melanin. Don't be afraid. I would say be more concerned about yourself. And I'm not saying it in a selfish self way. What I mean is, are you fulfilling your purpose? And this is a question for everybody. You do not have to answer that. But are you fulfilling your purpose? Do you feel like everything inside of you is in line with what has been nudging you to do or not nudging you to do? But just do you feel at peace? Right? Because doing and operating in your purpose gives you a sense of peace. So while if there is martial law around, you will be untouchable because real recognize real. Give you example. I went to Walmart today. You had us on the exit sign. You know they don't give out bags anymore in this area. The exit signs, well, most areas don't give out plastic bags anymore. While I was leaving, there was a security guard standing here, an employee standing here, and then another employee standing there. You know, like they'd be like, "Can I see your receipt?" I just walked right out of there. Not one of them stopped me. I had a thing of foil in my hand and a paper, oak tag paper in my hand. Two things in my hand, and the receipt was like right tucked underneath there. And I just walked. Not one person stopped me because, in my opinion, they knew one thing: this girl ain't stealing nothing. Real recognize real. And I walk confidently, like, try me if you want to stop me. I'm not stopping. Real recognizes real. Maybe if even if I had a huge basket, I would still walk through there because I paid for my items. I confidently know that. So whether you stop me or not, or try to stop me or not, I'm going to keep going. They're not going to bother you as long as you don't seem like you're a threat. So, how determined are we, guys? I challenge all of us, and I'm also including myself in this because half the times when I talk to you guys, I'm talking to myself as well. I challenge you to find something to be determined about. If you haven't found something to be determined about, find something to be determined about, stick with it. And while you go through those peaks and valleys, those ups and downs, those times where you might want to give up, but something says your determination kicks in and you just got to keep propelling forward. You got to keep driving. Octavia, what's going on? How are you? Welcome to Hello World. I saw you. I see you all over the place, Octavia. Octavia is a real good person. If you guys don't know who she is, if you do go live, she will support you as long as she likes what you do. I switched it up tonight. This is ginger ale. I already had 4 glasses of lime water, and I said, "Oh, I want a different taste." And I just said, "Let me get that carbonated chemical." Let's just face it. Sometimes we just need that extra sugar or something that's not necessarily good for us. I am determined to follow my dreams. If I'm honest with myself, it's going to take a lot. Absolutely, it will take a lot in order for me to follow my dreams. And I would assume it takes a lot for all of us in general. Because when it comes to focusing on something that we don't necessarily have the vision, complete total vision and control over, we kind of just say, maybe not. Same thing like I was talking about, or we were talking about last night. Success in any area of your life requires a certain amount of determination. Hey, how are you? Swan Picker, what's going on? Long time no see. How are you? Welcome to Hello World. We're just talking about being determined. Just a little sun. I challenge you all to go the extra mile in whatever it is that you may be fearful of, may be nervous about, may be unsure of. Just do it. Dig deep and get the determination because life, God, your maker, or whomever you believe in, has a way of carrying you to the next level. If only you are determined and you trust a little bit. Something that we don't talk about often. Oh my goodness, let's talk about that. Trust. Let me ask you guys this. Answer if you want, answer if you don't. How many of us actually trust another human being? How many of us have felt like, oh, I can't trust anyone because of different life circumstances? Well, this may sound harsh, but oh well. Honesty equals freedom. If you say you believe in a higher power, God, your maker, creator, or whomever that is, and you don't trust another soul, how in the world do you actually believe in your invisible or the invisible? How? God created all of us, and a little piece of Him is in each and every single one of us. Some of us, may go astray, but for the majority of us, we're pretty much trying to navigate through life and trying to find people to help us navigate through life and trying to navigate through life with someone that we actually can grow emotionally, spiritually, physically with. So the next time you absolutely say you can't trust another person, you slapped your maker, God, in your face, in their face, in his face. You just done slapped them in the face because then you said you don't trust him. You don't trust that he will make a way for you to run into the people that's going to help you reach the best optimal life experience that you can have. I'm just being honest right now. I threw that word trust out the window a long time ago because I believe in humanity first. And I believe that within humanity, depending on what stage of life you're in, we've all been crushed, crumbled emotionally. I don't know about physically, about some people, maybe physically. But at the end of the day, not everyone is the result of what you experienced. Bad. And if you look at everyone as the result of what you experienced bad, you can't possibly say you believe in God or a maker or creator. You can't. And stop. Again, if you really believe that God has this, what do you think he's expecting for you to do? Your part. How many of us say, well, I'm just trusting in God, my maker, creator, whoever. I'm just going to sit here and trust in God. How can you just sit there and do nothing? A relationship is what? With two or three people work together to get to a common goal. And you say you trust in God, but you want to just sit back and say, well, I just trust God for this. And you're not going to do nothing about it. How does that sound? How make it work for me? Please make it work for me in my head so that I understand that, we giving up total control to God, but yet you still want to do nothing about it. Some things do require us to sit still, but you still have to actively sit still. You still have to be present when you're sitting still. It still requires you to have some sort of action and determination while you're sitting still. You don't think the mind keeps going while we dream, right? The mind's still going. I understand that Our God, creator, whomever you want to insert for that for you, whatever meaning that means to you, is always going to be in control. Yes. But there is free will. And if you don't actively participate in your free will and align your free will to whatever your purpose is and whatever you believe your maker to be, whose fault is that? I hope you get that. Makes sense to me. And then that says you got to trust. How can you trust? How can you trust God, but you can't trust his creation? Again, insert whatever you believe in. How can you trust without trusting that his creation can be just as good as the creator? Not as perfect as the creator, just as good. Can provide similar things like peace, joy, love, hope, determination, guidance. Get on that journey to find out what your purpose is supposed to be. Who you are, love who you are, commit to being determined, at least with one area in your life, and the rest of it will start following. Mhm. So, what are you determined to do? I hope that we're all determined to at least make it to the next day with some enthusiasm too. Get some enthusiasm in there, like get excited. Be determined, duh, not compromised, but be determined to see humanity for what it's really worth. Not for all of the bad that you believed or have been told it is, but for what it really is worth. There's so many good people out here. There are so many good people out here. But if you can't trust, you're not going to see that. If you don't believe, you're not going to see that. But if you're determined to say, okay, I'm going to give it a try, I'm going to give it a shot, let me see what happens if this is good or not. I challenge you. I did a few challenges too. I challenged a few people today, well, yesterday. I challenged a few people to do push ups, and I'm still challenging all of you guys as well to do push ups just to see, just to do them. Just do it. Just do your push ups. Do your push ups. It's a 20-day challenge. Do the push ups. You don't even have to record yourself because some people don't even like to be on camera, but do it for yourself. You build a stronger body, you build a stronger mind. You build a stronger mind, then nothing is impossible for you. Hey, E Cook, how are you? Welcome to Hello World. We're just having a little conversation about determination and being determined. And I also challenge everyone, if you truly believe in God, your maker, creator, or whomever you want to insert in that place, if you truly believe, then you should definitely understand that humanity is amazing. You're okay? Good. What part of the world are you hailing from this evening? Live it up. I like your name, E Cook and Live It Up. I like that. What made you come up with your YouTube name too? I like that. Eat, cook, and live it up. Eat, cook, and live it up. Phillies in his house. Eat, cook, and live it up. Eat, cook, and live it up. See how it rolls off? You can make a whole song out of that. I challenge you too, E Cook. Be determined to follow your dreams or whatever it is in life at this point in life, in this stage in life. Be determined to do something about your life. Oh my goodness, it's Dad Kitty, Sparkle, 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 Dad Kitty, City Kitty, Kitty, Sparkle, Sparkle. What's going on? On my channel, I'll be eating, cooking, and just doing me. I know that's right. You just started your YouTube channel, E Cook? Been busy homeschooling and working. Well, I'm so proud of you, Dab Kitty. Did you do you still do your eBay? I know you got a lot on your plate, but I'm wondering if you're still doing your passion as well. And let me tell you, Dab Kitty, I'm glad you still are employed. I'm down to 3 days a week right now at my job. And you know what? I'm enjoying every moment of it because I feel like this is a free time for me to really think about things, to really, really think about things, really think about things. Okay. Probably because you're busy though. Yeah, I started a month ago. Oh, congratulations and welcome to YouTube. I hope your experience is delightful. And I'm thankful that you made it over here at Be the Difference and you came on a good night. Because I want you to know you stay determined to grow your channel the way you would like for it to grow. And all of the seeds that you're planting for your channel today will come to fruition. Never give up on that determination. You will be where you need to be, when you need to be. Just give it time. Because that's all we own in this world. I like the money, but makes me nervous with germs been. Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine. You know what I saw in the supermarket, Dab Kitty? That kind of like made me feel a little down, but I respect it. They have like guards now between the cashier and the shopper. And like it just kind of made me feel like now it's separating humanity. But I understand it's necessary because we don't know who's walking around with what, because people are woeful. I was in Staples today and this guy openly coughed like I'm like, cover your mouth. Like, come on, man. We can't afford to be coughing out without covering up. So yeah, Dab Kitty, you gotta protect yourself. I'm gonna go over to eCook. Everybody go try to check out eCook. eCook's channel. If you don't know, they're brand new to YouTube. I'm gonna go to your channel and watch it a little later. I have to open up the tab. I'm already subscribed to you. Oh yeah, I'm definitely subscribed to you. I remember your channel. I just think this is your first time in here. We have no guard. Aw. Yeah. No problem. I love your name, E Cook. Aw. Yeah, I kind of figured that. I have this thing, and I think it's a gift that I just remember a lot of things. Like I'll even remember 10 years from now something that somebody did, and somehow I'll just remember it. See, it's all about the genuine connection. You know, everybody has a goal. Whether we set one or not, we all have a goal. And whether you pay attention to your goal or not, you have a goal. But if you let time waste and you don't do anything about your goal, you're always going to be wondering, what was I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? I'm bored. I'm this, I'm that, and the other. I'm not satisfied. I need to consume, 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 and I'm still unsatisfied. What can I do to help me feel better? Follow your dreams. Live for now. What is crazy is my kids not socializing with their friends is hard. Only been seeing them online. Aw, hey Simply, what's going on? This is a downtime for all of us. Exactly. And I don't even, you know what? Let's not even say the word down. This is a time for rejuvenation. Yes. Let's say that instead. Because down seems so bad, right? When you say down, it makes me feel like, aw. But when you say rejuvenation, it makes me feel alive. We need to be rejuvenated. We need to rejuvenate ourselves. We need rest, something that none of us really like to do. We need to rest from our own troubles. We need to rest from the routine. And we're forced to do that right now. Love it. I saw something on Instagram today. Somebody said, um, after this is done, a lot of new entrepreneurs will come up because they have had time to really invest in their dreams and their goals. So use this time wisely because once things pick back up, it's going to be hard because it's going to be catch up. They're going to make us feel like we have to play catch up, right? But if we're already doing some things for ourselves or ourselves, it won't be catch up because now you've already set and you're set and firm in your own life. Hey, Diamond girl, what's going on? How are you? Yeah, but we tried to make it fun. Everything is closed. We went to the car wash with the kids and the deluxe one. Girl, let me tell you, last week, no, Tuesday, I went to the car wash. It was my birthday on Tuesday. And so it was a nice day and the sun was out. So I went and got my free car wash because you get a free car wash on your birthday. And I savored everything about that car wash. I was like, oh, they're clean and everything. I felt clean too. Like I just felt that peace. Like it was, I don't know, something about like when you're sitting in the car wash and you just, for me, it's so relaxing. And then after that, I got my car waxed and buffed up. It was so good. That was good. So, yes, the simple things in life now become the pleasantries that we have been neglecting for so long and always wanted to break. And here it comes. Yeah. And a lot of new YouTubers too. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I have Premiere now, so I will come back then when it's done. Okay. Pull out those old family games. Yes, Monopoly. You know what, too? This is a great time to learn how to play chess. If you do not know how to play chess, I challenge you to learn. Chess is the game of life. That was a pair of socks that I made not too long last year. I came out with some dope socks, some dope socks. The game of life. And it was a chessboard on one side, and then on the back were some games. Euro games are basically is short for European games, and I never knew anything about European games until I was introduced to it, and I love them. I love them. I love them. They're like strategy games, most of them. My friend is in the hospital with appendix, but I can't go see her. That is hard. No visits. Oh, but you can call her though, right? Hopefully she'll feel good even with a phone call. Let me tell you, when you're in the hospital, if you can't physically have people around, that phone call do wonders. We played Uno and Yahtzee. Ooh, I still don't know how to play Yahtzee. I've never played it before, but I've always seen it. I have an interest in that game. Video chat. Okay, that's good. It's the same thing. You know, you can't touch, but it's the same thing. I'm pretty sure she was definitely appreciating that. 21 days I will commit to. 21 days of what? Doing the push-ups? I tell you, you want to do 20, you want to add an extra day onto that? Okay. Okay, KK. I love it. Today was day 3 for me. I did my 20 push-ups today. I did my 20 push-ups today. If you guys, let me go and grab that. Let me go and grab that link. If you haven't seen the video, it's for you. I know you saw it simply. I'm waiting for you to be like, I did it. It's for you. All of it is for you. Nothing for me. It's all for you. What are you determined to do? What will you be determined to do? What is the outcome in life that you expect? Do you even expect an outcome in life? That's what I really want to know. It's time to stop just living and have some type of purpose, some ambition and goals. First day I dance. Ooh! I'm hoping that by summer the beaches will be open. Everybody's gonna appreciate that beach wear, right? I mean that beach day. The challenge. There you go. Hey! Never late, but on time. My mic sounds right. Purple rain, 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 purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain, right in your face, right in your face. Purple rain, purple rain. I get carried away because I love that song, Purple Rain. Hey girl, how are you? Hey Shiwanas, what's going on? Welcome to Hello World. Go check that video out, guys, when you get a chance. I want to be healthy and also want to see my kids fulfill their dreams and be healthy. Yes. That's your determination. It will be. Activate it now and watch what the future holds. Do we all get that? Right? I talk about this quite often, but not as more recent. What we're doing right this very moment is creating 6 months, 1 year from now. You don't believe it? Go back in your memory bank and see what you were thinking about 3 months ago, 6 months ago, a year ago, 5 years ago, and see where you are right now, how it aligns with your thought process. This is very powerful. Your mind is very powerful. It's the same thing like in the commercial. The mind is a terrible thing to waste because it holds everything that you need. It's the tools and the equipment is right in here. Because without it, you're not going to think, oh, let me be determined to do something. Oh, let me do the right thing. Start using your mind more. Open it up. Read a book. Use this time maybe to read a book. Read books. Read books. Read books. Touch the papers. Touch the paper. Remember how it feels to touch paper. Get your fingers memory. Give your fingers back memory. I hope that makes sense. You like my song? I know y'all like my song. If we take away all our sensories, what are we? A robot. Start smelling flowers if you can stand smelling flowers. Because I know if I stick a flower in my nose right now, my sinuses are going to go way up. Like, Joy, what are you doing? But you get what I'm saying. Smell the foods that you cook. Cook. Enjoy the sense of smell. Remember what that smell is. Because that's all going in. It's coding. It's coding. It's coding. It's coding. So then you can tell the difference between something that's rotten and what's not. It's important. All of it is important. Look at your eyes. Look at the colors and the depths of colors. Enjoy every single morsel of it. Absorb the colors. Absorb what you see. Touch. Taste. Because one day you may not have the taste bud anymore. You're not going to remember. I remember my friend was telling me how before their parent passed, they were complaining about nothing. They couldn't taste anything. The food that they ate, there was no taste. No taste. It's a blessing to be able to know what something tastes like. Enjoy the textures of things. Touch and feel stuff. Put your fingers through the sand when you get a chance to go back to the beach. Run your fingers through there. When you go through the water, run your fingers through the water. Absorb all of that good salt that the beach can give us, right? Clean out the toxins because of that good salt. Hug another human being. Remember what that touch feels like to hug another human being, the touch of skin, the feel of skin. And I'm not saying in no inappropriate way, but I'm just saying, remember that touch. Remember what other muscles feel like. Remember the touch. Without it, we're just a shell ready to be controlled to do whatever we're told. I have to go. Thank you. It's good to see you, Dab Kitty. I appreciate you. 5 to work, your 12-hour day. And you know what, too, Dab Kitty? I pray that you have nothing but good health. And whoever you encounter at your job, that they be sickness free so that you are able to continue to do your work and inspire others when they come to your line. Yes. Stay happy. I'm trying. Keep smiling. Make those muscles move in your face. It's better to smile than not. Just exercise. That's exercise too. Exercise your face. Move the muscles. Poke your lips out sometimes like, Massage your temples. Massage your sinuses. So there's no blockage. That fluid can flow freely from here all the way throughout to the, it's all connected. Be determined to do something great. Be determined to see yourself better. I'm determined not to go buy no fast food because I'm hungry and I don't want to cook anything. But I know if I go out, the chances of getting sick from eating fast food are greater than if I sit my tail and cook something to eat. So I'm determined not to cave in and go buy something to eat because I'm so used to that crunch and someone else cooking my food. Hey, lady, what's going on? The woo, woo, woo babies is in the building. How are you? I know that's right. Lady, we were just talking about being determined, kind of like piggybacking off of last night, right? I'm here to help all of us be encouraged to really put something in motion during this time and not to get too inundated with all the data that's not doing or bringing life to us. We need to do things that's going to bring life. Hey, lady. What up, Burns? What's going on? Make sure you guys get to know each other if you don't know each other already. Hey, Pabalindo, what's going on? How are you? Good to see you again today. I'm glad that you're healthy. Pabalindo is our friend from Italy. I hear you, Joy. Keep on growing, guys. Let's keep growing. Let's keep growing. Read something that you've never thought you would ever want to read. Get interested in topics that you never had interest in because you're going to learn something. Learn the differences in other people's religion. You can learn about it. You don't necessarily have to do it, but learn. So you're not ignorant to what other people say about other people's religions. Become familiar. Learn about different cultures. Then maybe after this is all done, maybe you might either want to cook or try a different dish. Create history. Write a book. Make a game board. Yes, some of y'all can make game boards. Thank you, Verns. Thank you. I appreciate the love, Verns. I really do. Maybe some of us can make game boards. It's not that hard. I met a couple game board creators. Maybe you might even start an exercise fitness group. Who knows? You are capable of doing so much more than what is being told and what we're inundated with at this present moment. Shut it all off. Turn on here, turn it on, turn it on, turn it on. Wake up. We all have work that needs to be done. Be determined to wake up. It's going to take a lot for some of us to wake up. But when you wake up, oh, the floodgates of information that you will start receiving that you never thought, right? Because guess what? Remember, we were just talking about God earlier and the creator or whatever you believe in, right? We were saying that we have to be active, right? We have to be active. And he says that he will provide all our needs. But if you're just going to sit there and not do nothing about it, how is that showing some type of activity? You're not. Be active in your life now that we have time to sit and focus on our life. All of the things and tools that you'll need to create the different things that you are envisioning right this very moment will come to you. It's the same thing when I said your needs will be provided. It includes that, not only just food, not only just spiritually, not only just emotionally, physically, all of that will be provided. But you have to actively participate, actively turn that ignition on, that ignition on, and you will be pleasantly surprised. I understand, Burns, but it was just it was it was dope enough that you even did that. You know what I'm saying? Look at Karen kicking it with Karen. She's starting a new business for herself. So can you. And like I said, it doesn't even have to be about business. A lot of us are not meant to be entrepreneurs. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to push entrepreneurship on everybody because that's not all everybody's thing. That's why we're different. What if you, like Verns is a cheerleader of the YouTube community? What if you are supposed to be that support system, which I've always said is the most fundamental and important role in anyone's life, that support system, right? Because if you don't have a support system, where are you going? If you don't have someone actively participating in the creations that you make, where are you going? If you don't have someone that believes in what you're trying to do, where are you going? That's why it's not necessary for everybody to be in the front. Leaders are the ones in the back scenes, pushing and motivating and keep trucking along, helping you get ideas. You are more valuable than sometimes the creator. Mhm. Play your positions, all of us. Let's all play our positions. You will have the best outcome when you play your position. Spotlighting for everybody. Spotlight is not for everybody in a capacity where you can handle it. Can you handle criticism from all over? Good, bad, ugly, and indifferent. Can you handle that? If you are not meant to be in the spotlight, you will not be able to handle that. Yeah, crash and burn ones, right? Life isn't about crashing and burning. It's about us playing our roles, playing our positions, being determined to find out that, okay, while my life doesn't seem as glorious as yours, what is my position? And I'm okay with you having a glorious life. So, but what is my position? What role can I play to make me feel good and happy and fulfilled? That keeps you from being jealous of another person. But it takes activation and determination to realize it's not necessary to be jealous of anybody. It's not necessary to like be like, dang, I wish I could be them. No, be your own self. Be confident in your own self. Love yourself. Love the very fibers and everything that crevices, this whole entire soul that's being carried. It's amazing. You're amazing. You know, I say that every day. You are amazing. You are beautiful. You are wonderful. You are necessary. You are the experience that someone needs to activate their life. Isn't that amazing that you hold that key? You are that key to help unlock someone else's dreams? That's dope. Mm. Do you understand you're a key? Every single last one of us is a key. I love it. Not necessary at all. Yeah, we can all give something that maybe they didn't know. Exactly. Well, I'm so excited that we're all determined to live out our purposes and be happy. Happy. I want everybody to be happy with whoever they are, with whatever talent you've been given, whatever health amount of health measured, great, good, indifferent, or not, to be happy with that, to make things better for yourself, to make things better for your community, to make things better for your immediate family, your friends, your loved ones, your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend. Because while we are here now, if we're not doing anything to help be effective, then it's just going to be everything the same. But this is not the same anymore. Don't you, 2 years from now, we should all be thankful that we got the chance to experience a pandemic because that's a lifetime experience that somebody else will not be able to experience. And I'm not saying the ones that got sick, you know, don't get me wrong when I say it's a great thing, but what you do with whatever you're given can be good. You can make it great or you can make it worse. It's not nice to live through a pandemic. And trust me, I have my own little things that I'm going through. I'm down to 3 days at my job, which is fine. You know, I already know my needs are going to be provided for. It's okay. But guess what? We're all going through this together. It will be more comfortable if we can go through this experience together and help each other stay lifted and to appreciate the simple fact that for us who have not been infected, that we're still able to possibly contribute to someone else's greatness. I saw something on Instagram where a woman was still giving out food to the homeless in her car. She was in the front seat and passing through a little tiny window, like a little crack in the window, with her gloves on, mask and all, just being very safe, still helping, feeding. Even despite this situation, she was still helping. And within that package, she gave hand sanitizer and saying, be safe. Make sure you wash your hands. Still helping. There are good things that can still come through this terrible time. Do you know how many terrible things happen around us that we're not always aware of on a daily basis? This is something we've become aware of. I bet you'll think of people differently when they don't wash their hands. I bet you'll think of people differently when they don't cough in their sleeve. You're going to be like, can you be a little bit more conscious about my life, about our lives? Can't you care a little bit more? Maybe we'll buy a little less supplies so that it'll be enough for everyone. I was talking about you the other day and I said, oh, thank you. Candy Dreams, what's going on? If y'all don't know who Candy Dreams is, you better go find out. I got to see you. Hey, beautiful. Hey, everyone. That's how she sounds. Hey, beautiful. Hey, everyone. That's how she sounds. And she's dope. Very cool uh, a YouTube creator. And she blessed us. She blessed Hello World and helped me with the vision board because that's exactly who she is. You want encouragement, you want ideas, you want to grow your business or anything like that, go to Candy Dreams. She's doing seminars too. We all have a purpose. And we all, and I saw again something on Instagram, because of course that's all I get to see right now, right? Instagram, where a woman was talking about how we can passively help each other out. We can passively help each other out. We can passively help each other out by just talking about each other. And Burns, I appreciate any prayers that I get. I appreciate it. And you don't have to do anything. We don't have to do anything. We're not commissioned to do a thing in this world except for breathe and eat and poop. But when we get up and actively be determined to get up and do something, that's when it's beautiful. That's when that's when the money making can happen. And I'm not talking about physical money, but this kind of money. The experience of life. Mhm. No, Candy, you know you the dopest. I seen this girl go from ASMRs eating money doing, and I first met you, Candy, when YouTube recommended me about the money saving tips. And I saw your video. I was like, oh, okay, this is cool. I'm gonna check you out. You know, the story ends from there. The story begins from there. And then she has her own makeup eyelash line. She got now her seminars. She has clothing, mugs, cups, all of that within a year. And guess what? She believes in vision boards. And she said all of her visions have come and she's added more. That's why I wanted someone like her there when I did the vision board. And I was thankful that you came, girl. I was nervous. I was like, maybe she might just say no or whatever. But you came through and we made that vision board. I still have it. I still have the vision board. It's the YouTube vision board. But guys, we need to start making our visions become a reality. We need to start having a vision. You got to be determined to want to have a vision. And guess what? You'll start meeting all the people that you need to help you through life. And I don't know like, well, if they not helping me, I'm not helping. Fuck all that. We don't need to have the support of everybody. It's nice. But if you can stand on your own 2 feet and be confident enough that, you know what, if no one else sees how dope I really am, and I'm not saying me, but you, all of us, if no one else sees how dope you are, at least you said, I contributed to the betterment of my society. That should be enough to keep your heart beating and melting. Put humanity first, and I guarantee life will bring you everything, all of your supplies and all your needs. Yes. So check her out if you don't have a check out too, Candy. Check out Vern's Junk Closet. She's the YouTube cheerleader. Gotta check her out. She's dope. Like I said, my experiences on YouTube have been really good so far. I can't complain. I'm not gonna complain because what does that do? Lowers my vibration. And it's not even about people not wanting to hear because people love to hear, gossip and like, oh, for real, you having a hard time? Come on, that's okay. People love to hear that, but make it personal. You lower your vibrations, which makes you more susceptible to discontent, discontentment, focusing on what you don't have, which you don't need. But you don't realize you don't need because everything else around you says you should have. Oh, thank you, Candy. Ah, Candy Dreams. Thank you. But that's what that's what happens when you lower your vibrations and energy. And when you lower your vibrations and energy, how can you absolutely say you believe in God and serve God if you're at a lower state? You want the strength or the energy to want to believe in God and to have him activate in your life. It all makes sense. It'll all make sense to you. It makes sense to me as I'm talking. But when you have and operate on a higher vibration, you believe more. You say, "Oh yeah, God, I see that vision." When you don't, you're like, "Oh God, how could you let me go through all these hard times?" Blame God for all these bad things that we had contributed to doing because we were operating on a lower thing than what he gave us. operate higher because he expects us to do and be our best. Yes, that's an expectation that God has for all of us. God, your maker, creator, whoever you believe it has for all of us. If you believe in a higher power, he expects you to live and operate in the highest capacity you can. And when you start doing that, he will activate so many things in your life that you had no idea could be activated. hmm You'll start reaching heights and doing things that you were like, dang, I never thought. It makes sense. Trust me. Oh, yeah. And then that trust that you have not operated in or believe other people to have or believe in other people, you won't worry about trusting others because you won't need to. You won't need to trust another person because you will be flowing with life and everything that you need, all the people that you need will come into your life and you will automatically trust and know that they are there for your good. That's where trust comes in. You may have temps, right? Sometimes you may get tempted, right? Because that's how life is, right? Because it's that roller coaster, right? It goes up and down. You may get tempted. Somebody might, you know, try to throw you off your keister. That's okay. But the stronger your vibration is, the higher it is, it's going to take something strong to try to take you down. And you will know the difference because all the superficial things that used to bother you, it's like a feather. Oops. Yes. Lindo is a good supporter too. Linda been quarantined longer than every single last one of us. It's almost like 2 months now. And I met Lindo, and Lindo, you know what's so dope about Lindo? He know all about that music. Yes, he does. He knows about music that I didn't even know about. He's dope. How did we meet Lindo? I'm trying to remember. It was in somebody's chat we met, and then we just stay connected ever since then. But yes, I appreciate everybody that comes here. I know you do. Remember that one live we did about music? And you were just throwing out, oh, you need to go check this blues person out. You need to go check this jazz person out. You need to go check this funk house out. You need to do like I was like, well, how you know? How you know? Black music is my favorite. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He know Aretha Franklin and Deepa. Temptations and Deepa, the ones that didn't get to be aired. He know all of them. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Paolo Lindo was the man. Was in the US and now moved back to Italy. I don't forget a thing. I appreciate everything. The good, the bad, the ugly. The ugly reminds me of how good I have it right now. Remember that. The ugly parts of life should help you remember how good you have it at this very moment. That's all it should become a remembrance of. How great you have it at this very moment and that you're no longer there and you refuse to go back. You are determined never to go back into that ugly space again. That's what the ugly is to remind you of, how great and how far you've come. Remember that. Be determined in that. Know your worth. I can't imagine a world without music. Me neither. You know, I sing all the time. Many artists. Yes. I know that's right, Burns. And it's a testament that you can say it without fear, without trembling, without feeling like, oh man, if I tell people that I'm thankful for where I am, then they're going to think of me differently or they're going to think I think. It's not even about that. It's being grateful that you made it. It's being grateful that you finally understand. That's gratefulness. Y'all, I've been on here too long. You know, I don't like to keep you too long because there are so many other things. I prefer for us to work on being determined, right? To follow whatever the path that life or God or your creator, whatever, wants to take you on. I want you to focus on those things. I don't want to take any time from you that doesn't belong to me. I want you to be able to 3 months from now be like, you know what? That ignition was what I needed. I'm ignited and I'm on fire, and this is where I am. Because we think now for tomorrow. right? You know how like we plan every day, well, I'm gonna wear this tomorrow. That's the same thing for 3 months from now. Plan it out right now. If you go to another YouTube stream, that's fine, but save time to create something for yourself that's going to help someone else and even yourself. That's why I don't like to be on here that long. Because we gotta, at some point in time, look in the mirror and be like, I see clearly now that the fog is gone. It's gonna be a bright life expect. Ooh, wait, hold on. It's gonna be a bright life expectancy. You are beautiful. You are amazing. There is no mistake about you. I am here every single night between 7 and 9. That means I go on between those hours. Everything that you are up into this very moment and the future is amazing. You have the power to help so many people. Whether you think you can or not, you do. That's the beauty of human nature. That's the beauty of being able to speak and knowing and walking in your purpose because it will be effective. You will start igniting so many people. Verns, you be having like 20, 30 people in your chat. You have a purpose. You encourage those people. Never forget how wonderful you are to those people and how they live and breathe sometimes off of your encouragement. Never take that for granted. And I know you don't, but you know what I mean? Like, that's dope. Your reach, you have that power right now to help a person who has no hope become hopeful. And you have the you have the resilience to be on live for 5 hours. So you can do it. Keep on walking in your purpose. Candy, you know you got this. You got this. You already know you walk in your purpose. You already know. And the little encouragement that you may need from time to time, you got it, sis. Keep on dreaming. Just like you said, keep on dreaming. Be sweet dreams. Sweet dreams are made of these. Everybody else in the chat, you are amazing. You serve a purpose greater than your own. Always remember that. You are an encouragement to so many people that you know or do not know. Your name showing up in people's chats breathes life, whether you realize it or not, to the person behind the screen, well, in front of the screen. We grow together. Yeah, well, I kind of messed that one up. When we know better, we grow together. Whatever. We'll all grow together. We need each other, period, point blank. We all need each other. So if you ever want to get to know anything more about me, my links are in the chat down below. You can always check out the merch that I have. If you want to be inspired, there's books. If you have infants or gift registries, maybe you might want to throw that on there because we got to start from infancy, right? We can kind of fix whatever errors that we had now. We've had enough time to try. But if we can grab them at infancy and build them strong from the beginning, that foundation, ooh. So I got stuff for kids and infants, especially infants. And I'll see you guys tomorrow between 7 and 9. Tomorrow Sunday, yeah. Tomorrow Sunday. So remember this. If you didn't get anything else out of tonight, remember you are preparing for your future 3 months from now. So think purposefully. Feed yourself purposefully. So my name is Joy from Be the Difference Clothing, and I am signing out on another episode of Hello. And thank you for giving me a little bit of your time. I appreciate that. World.